Hello everyone. Welcome back to another episode of our JustNoMil. In today's episode, after NC for several years, JNMIL wants to attend counseling together. Envelope with no return address came today with JNMIL's handwriting addressed to me. JNMIL becoming nicer with potential serious health scare/diagnosis? JNMIL diagnosed with terminal C and wants to see DD after years of NC. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe so you will never miss a video. So let's get started. After NC for several years, JNMIL wants to attend counseling together. What is the appropriate response? She has previously groomed my child, called herself mommy to my daughter when she believes no one is within earshot, and tried, and failed, to guilt my husband into allowing her to control things that are the responsibility of parents. X. Arguing with us about what we would name our child, demanding we send our kid to the school of her choosing, calling flooring people to change the flooring in our house without permission, etc. And generally screeching and blowing up if we do not fall in line. She has also painted me as the villain and aggressor to save face to family when we packed our bags and moved 3 years ago. So dozens of family relationships ruined. I got a new number, so this text came to DH. Personally, I would not break NC even to decline. Bad precedent there, since it is contact. If you all go to therapy with her, she will use it to gather intelligence so she can hurt you more in the future. If she goes on her own, she will lie. The way she lies to alienate family from you. If the therapist sees through her lies, she'll fire them. If they do not, which is likely, she will wave this as a professional affirmation that you are the villains picking horribly on poor, sad, helpless her. So, I'd not break NC, since that's as close to a win that seems possible here. Wishing you well. In case the other 92 messages haven't been convincing enough, here's 9-3. Do not go to therapy with an abuser. Protect yourself and your child. Hold firm with NC. Be well. No, you don't go to therapy with your abuser. Never. She will know what hurts you and then uses it against you. Or she hopes the therapist tells you how wrong you are. NOL? Response. When you get a 3-way call with you, us and each family member you lied to about me and explain what really happened, then we will talk about counseling. Oh, how I love thee. This is perfect, thank you. Never do therapy with your abuser. Never attend therapy with an abuser. It never ends well. They end up using it for more ammo to victimize you all over again. Envelope with no return address came today with JNMIL's handwriting addressed to me. Who does that? As if I wouldn't recognize the handwriting? I changed my number and directed her to speak to DH the last time she texted me, so this is her only means of breaking through. Without opening it, I took a lighter to a corner and burned that ish. This post is part vent, part relief. Thanks for reading if you got this far. I would see if there is money inside, in case of love bombing, next time. Then proceed LOL. I would have checked for cash and then done the same. Always check if there's money inside. Other than that, good going. You did the right thing. Your instinct to burn it to ash came from a deep place, and it knows this letter is pure trash. Some people just don't understand what no contact means. Years ago, I had a boyfriend from whom I needed a break. I told him I wasn't breaking up with him, and that I just needed some time by myself. So, he calls me. What part of I'm taking a break did you not understand? So, he leaves a note on my door. I call him. Which part of leave me alone did you not understand? Do not leave notes on my door. He leaves a note on my motorcycle. I call him. Well, you told me not to leave notes on your door. OFFS, what are you? 2? I did end up breaking it off with him after that because I realized I didn't want to be with the kind of child man he was. JNMIL becoming nicer with potential serious health scare/diagnosis? My husband and I are the only people in the same state. I am in C for 4 years after treatment that was not just mean, but cruel and dehumanizing. She asked my husband for forgiveness from me, but has not apologized. This feels hella weird and not really sincere. It took being in the hospital and a scare to even consider my feelings. Can anyone who has been through this help me understand what is going on? I do not see myself caring for her in old age. Did MIL ask you for forgiveness? Things like this make people reflect on their lives and relationships. Well-functioning people will reach out to people they've been out of contact or estranged from, with reflection and apologies where applicable. It's a positive thing. Narcissistic and toxic people, however, will realize they're alone. They can't handle that or the idea that there's no one around to take care of them. So they reach out to wanting to rug sweep, give fake apologies, do the "we were both wrong, we should both apologize" shtick, all that. It's selfish and self-serving, and usually easy to see through. They are not actually sorry, nor do they recognize that they are the cause of them being alone. Any apology is a bargaining piece to get what they want. She wants help in her geriatric years. Don't fall for it. My 96-year-old grandmother tells me that she doesn't ruffle feathers with particular family members because she's old and she knows the finish line is close. Gives me the same vibes here. Does she want to make up or want someone to take care of her? I found myself saying I wasn't worth being kind to before. I am the same person now. Too little too late. She's hoping to sucker you into being her caretaker in her later years. Don't fall for it. She hasn't apologized to you, and she has shown no signs of changing. JNMIL diagnosed with terminal C and wants to see DD after years of NC. The Real C, not Christmas C. DD, who is 10, doesn't feel safe around JNMIL, who is prone to screaming and raging when unhappy. We've been NC for nearly 5 years at this point. At no time has JNMIL expressed remorse for the behavior that caused us to go NC. Question: is continuing NC the right choice, and would you send some type of gift of comfort? Also, I myself battled C several years ago, without the support of any family because of JNMIL's smear campaign. It was heartbreaking, but I'm doing well. However, at the time, JNMIL knew and did not reach out except to send a flying monkey from her church offering support, but whose real intention was to pressure me to allow JNMIL CDD. I felt tricked and have no words for how betrayed and angry I felt. Because I've navigated that crappy road already, DH thinks I am best suited to offer support to JNMIL. As a kind-hearted person, yes I can. But this woman treated me as unwelcome garbage for as long as I have known her, and I cannot help but feel resentment. I feel so conflicted. Immediately after the news and DH rushing to her side, she said she wants to begin to smooth things over. Why did it take 10 years to want to try to make things right? Is it sincere? I want to give him space during this time, but also encourage strong boundaries. Do I owe her anything? Do I need to be the bigger person here? Experience/thoughts welcome. Your first priority is your daughter, not your MIL. She's still the same person your daughter doesn't feel safe around. Don't light your daughter on fire just to keep MIL warm. You got this. Your so can do whatever, but your daughter is the one that needs protecting here, so you're doing the right thing. Your husband thinks you are best suited to support his cancerous mother because she made sure you endured your cancer treatment without family support? Wow. I suppose you could, but only in kind. Send a flying monkey church lady to Mill to pressure her into backing off. You are not MIL's child, so as far as owing something, you do not owe anything to the woman who betrayed you while you suffered. There are many options for support out there, including at her church. But you do have an obligation to DD to raise her right. That includes teaching her appropriate relationships and boundaries. If you give in, you will be teaching your daughter that her boundaries, fears, and legitimate need to feel safe in her relationships stop meaning anything once someone is sick. I'm very sorry your family has to endure this turmoil. If MIL is sincere about smoothing things over, then she'll understand and accept it when DH explains that she can only have a relationship with him. If she gets angry, you have your answer. Your obligation is to your daughter. This hits home. Thank you for the insight. Just my perspective. My dad died last year from chronic alcoholism. I had cut contact as it escalated, both for my own safety/mental health and because I was unwilling to put my children through what my sister and I had endured over the years. He passed while in NC. Do I sometimes wish it had been different? Of course. Do I regret for 1 second protecting my children? Never. Also, your husband gives me the ick. I understand he's going through something, but I know my mom treated you and our child like shit. But now you have a chance to be selfless and treat her better for reasons. Is not a good look. Your role is to support DH, not his mother, and only from a safe distance. DD should be included in the discussion of whether to see MIL or not, but regardless of her decision, you don't have to see her. OP. Cancer or no cancer, smooth things over equals rug sweeping. If you made it to the end of the video, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and we will see you in the next video.